Food security. What is food security to you? Stockpiling canned goods and supplies, or learning to grow your own food and harvest it? Food security. How's it going, everybody? I'd like to welcome all my subscribers back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My channel pretty much talks about container gardening, solar, chickens, and becoming self-sufficient as much as possible in this ever-changing world. So today we're going to talk about food security. What is food security to you? I know a lot of people just keep stockpiling food to the rafters, to the ceiling, but to me, that's not food security. Reason being, stored food runs out, so you got to have a backup plan. And since stored food runs out, you need to learn how to grow and harvest your own food. So you need to learn how to garden. You need to learn how to hunt, process that food. I know how to garden. I do not know how to hunt, but I plan on learning. And I'm doing my research and getting books on how to process different animals, chickens, cows, pigs, etc. And when I do decide, I will go ahead and take a hunting class and get with somebody who knows what they're doing. But to me, that's food security. Providing your own food, growing your own food. So when that stored food runs out, stored food is good to have to hold you over till your garden gets going. And then once your garden gets going, then every year you should grow your stuff and can it up, freeze it, freeze dry it. To me, that is food security, providing your own food, not looking toward the outside world. So the book I'm talking about, me reading to learn how to process animals, is The Ultimate Guide to Home Butchering. And anything you see me review or talk about on my channel is not sponsored. I don't want no sponsorship. If I like the product or if I think something will help other people out, then I'll do a review or I'll talk about it or mention it on my channel. But nothing is sponsored that you see me talk about on my channel. But this book here pretty much breaks down every animal and how to process the animal and when not to process that animal, as far as like when to go hunting. Because, you know, sometimes during the different seasons, squirrels have worms and etc. But this book teaches you all about that right there. Another good book, not to do with the food, but just a good book to have in general, is The Doctor's Book of Home Remedies. This book pretty much tells you all different kind of home remedies to take care of different stuff, headaches, stomach aches, all kind of stuff. It has some herbal stuff, then it has just regular home remedies, stuff that you can do around the house, which is another good book to have. So how to work to build up your food preps and know that you and your family will be secure with your food preps in hard times or just in general. To me, how you start off working on your food security is first, have the right mindset. Too many people are depending on the government or somebody else to provide for their family and protect their family. Depend on yourself. Depend on yourself. So that's the first thing you need to do with working toward food security and building up that prepper pantry. Know that somebody may not be coming to the rescue. So you have to do what you need to do now while there's time to secure your food. And the next step is seeds. Start off by getting you some seeds and learning how to garden. This right here will be the new currency. These are fruit and vegetable seeds. This will be the new currency. After a while, it's not gonna matter how much money you got. It's gonna be who has the food and who has the security to protect that food. So this is the new currency, seeds. So get yourself seeds, and I mean lots of them. Learn how to get your own seeds, how to harvest your own seeds off of your plants and use them the next year. And when you do buy seeds, only buy heirloom seeds. Never buy hybrid, non-hybrid. Never buy hybrid seeds, because hybrid seeds will produce once that year, but you can't take those seeds out of a tomato or cucumber and use it the next year. It'll never produce any fruit. So I always use heirloom seeds. Heirloom seeds, you can grow anything, and then once you harvest the seeds out of that, you can dry them out and use those seeds next year to grow you more plants, and they will produce. Now, just because I'm saying gardening is the way to go, that doesn't mean stop stocking up on canned goods and food supplies. You do them both. The Army has a saying, 2 is 1, 1 is none. So along with stocking up those canned goods, you need to learn how to garden. And me personally, I'm making my garden my go-to, and my backup plan will be those canned goods, because it's not a guarantee I can go to that store and it's gonna be canned goods stocked up in there. But I'm guaranteed if I have some seeds, I can grow some food. So make sure you're doing both. Learn how to garden and stockpile those canned goods. So just to show you, and I'm gonna have to do this quick because the wind is picking up, it's about to storm, but this is the beginning of my 2022 garden. For those who've been following my channel, seen when I planted all this stuff and got it started. Trying to get the wind a second to breeze by. But do y'all know the reward and how good you feel once you harvest something that you knew you grew from a seed? Ask any gardener, they can explain it to you, but this is food security. Taking a seed, planting it in the ground, and going through the necessary steps to grow your own food. To me, that is food security over the canned goods. If you can, get you some chickens. I never knew nothing about chickens. I never knew nothing about gardening. And I never knew nothing about solar. I did research. I got books, I researched, and I learned. And my whole thing is, if I can do it, you can do it. So these right here are my 3 Isa Brown chickens. I had 4, but 1 was killed by a chicken hawk. So now I'm down to 3. But just these 3 chickens right here, I get 21 eggs a week, at least 21 eggs a week. So if you can, get you some backyard chickens. They're not that hard to take care of. There's books out there. The best way to say is to just do it. You know, you can read books and stuff, but it's better off just to do it. So this is my first time ever having chickens, and like I said, I get 21 eggs a week off of these 3 hens right here, and it doesn't even take much to care for them. I don't know if y'all can see those clouds in the back. You might be able to see those storm-looking clouds. Getting cloudy out. But to those who personally know me, if you personally know me, I'm challenging y'all to get out and grow a garden. And I know those who personally know me have heard me over the years several times, grow a garden, grow a garden. Try to become self-sufficient. I'm willing to help you. I help y'all all day, but you gotta be willing to help yourself. So I'm challenging not only people I know, people I don't know. Go out there and grow a garden. If you can, get you some backyard chickens. Try to become self-sufficient. Do not depend on the government or some outside source to always take care of you. So this right here is my definition of food security and what it looks like. Being able to walk out my back door, get fresh eggs, fresh fruit, and fresh produce. Just some food for thought.